Hey guys, UmbreonFan76's here, and I want to show you my Disney collection. This will be featuring all plush figures, movies, and like other related items. And if you do hear some background noise, it's because I'm waiting for another TV show to come on. First, we're gonna start with plush. I'm not gonna take them out. We got the Bambi, which I showed you in Goodwill garage sale finds. I decided to make this Disney shelf. I know there's a collie right there. It's not Disney related, but why not put it right there for now, since I got space. Got Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's one of my oldest plushes. Well, not really old, but like he's close to the oldest plushes. This is one of the oldest plushes as well. It's a second. Perdita from 101 Dalmatians. She still has her tag, and she's only in mint condition because she only has one mark on her. I did have like a couple of Dalmatians as a kid, and I had Pongo, but I don't know what happened to Pongo and the other ones. We have Halloween Pooh. I bet a lot of people loved Winnie the Pooh as a kid. I did. We have Goofy. This is what I got from Disney Cruise Line, 2007. Dumbo I showed in Goodwill garage sale finds. Thumper from which I showed you in Goodwill garage sale finds, and Rolly, which is one of the older ones I have, which is from the 101 Dalmatians. I know there's not much in here, but I might have more at my dad's that I might show you. So next, we're gonna show movies. Just beware, there might be part 4, 4 parts in this series. Well, not series, but the collection. So let's get started. We've got Gordy, which is made from Disney. I have some old movies that is made from Disney that people probably never heard of. It's almost like Babe, but it's a different story about a different pig. Next one we have is Sleeping Beauty. This one was a VHS that I watched like not that much in my childhood. The only parts I would skip to was the dragon. I don't know why. We've got Bambi, one of the older VHSs I have. Then we got the Gold collection, Fox and the Hound. I need to get the original one, and the one on DVD. Next we got The Incredible Journey. I have a different cover of this, but I don't know where it is. The Incredible Journey is a really good movie. People say it's kind of sad, but I like it, even if it's sad ending or not. I got 2 different versions of Old Yeller. We've got the Film Classics edition of Old Yeller. Old Yeller is one of my favorite movies. Inspector Gadget, the first one. I will get into DVDs, but that'll be like when I get all these VHSs put away, so that tells me like I record this. Next we got Lilo and Stitch. And speaking of Lilo and Stitch, I had a Stitch plush, but I just don't know where he went, because I got him at Disney Cruise Line, and I don't know what happened to him, so mystery. We got Family Film Collection. I have 2 different editions, just like I said. I have the Family Film Collection, which is the original right here, and then we got the Film Classics edition of Old Yeller. George the Jungle 2. I have the first one somewhere. I don't know where the first one is. But if I find one of my VHSs like George the Jungle, the first one, and The Incredible Journey, a different cover, I will show that in another part. For now, we got We got Mickey's Magical Christmas, which I showed in Goodwill garage sale finds. I watched it, and it's pretty good. It brings back memories. We've got Toy Story, and I forgot to mention this in my Lion King collection video. I had a Spanish edition of that one, and I also had a Spanish edition of Toy Story, but I just don't remember what happened to both of them. Next is we got The Great Mouse Detective. And then we also got 102 Dalmatians, the real life version. I think there's supposed to be another movie of this called 101 Dalmatians 2. I think that's the one that's supposed to be featured with Thunderbolt. If I'm correct on that, someone tell me in the comments. We also got Toy Story 2 with the Tim Allen himself. I watched this over like 30 times of this VHS ever since I got it. Some VHSs are from Christmas, a very long time ago I received. Then I had The Emperor's New Groove. Mary Poppins, the Masterpiece Collection Edition. Now this one, here's a little fun fact for you guys. If you remember the guy that played, what was his name in this movie? Let me find his name. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can see that, but his name is Dick Van Dyke or something, and he played Bert, the chimney sweeper. He is actually still alive, and what makes it cool that not only he's still alive, but he was in the Mary Poppins Broadway musical. Go search Mary Poppins Broadway, and you'll be able to hear him, but in a different role though. But it's still surprising that he's still alive to this day. Dick Van Dyke, you're an amazing person. I was impressed. And I was just surprised when you were in the Broadway musical. No offense, you're really awesome. Next we got Masterpiece Collection Dumbo. I need to get a different edition of this. Mighty Joe Young from Disney. Again, I have some really old VHS that people never heard of, movies from Disney. White Fang 2, Myth of the White Wolf. I haven't seen the first one. Yeah, there's some writing on there. Ignore that. I got that at Goodwill. But apart from that, the movie's pretty good. I just haven't got to see the first White Fang. Air Bud, the Golden Receiver, Disney. Air Bud is one of my favorite movies. And that's the movie where he plays football. Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch, which is the baseball edition. Bug's Life. And we also got Dinosaur, Disney as well. Oh, I gotta grab those. They're really far away from me. My goodness. Worth the exercise. Moving on, we've got Angels in the Outfield. This is a movie I definitely recommend to watch. This is a great movie. Definitely recommend watching Angels in the Outfield. Oliver and Company. Then we got Air Bud, World Pup. Oops. Now this is one of the Disney cartoons they would show on different holidays. This is the oh my goodness, a Walt Disney Christmas. Please tell me someone has seen these as a kid. I really love these. These were my childhood. Like, each cartoon would come on and I would just watch these. These are just amazing to watch. If I remember correctly, I had the one like this right before we sold it at a garage sale. And it's funny, I didn't record this in a Goodwill garage sale episode, but this was a year ago. Kevin and I went to a garage sale, and they actually had the VHS we sold from my dad and I garage sale. And I'm like, LOL, I found my VHS again. And then, like, the lady was selling it. She's like, that was your VHS? I'm like, yes. And she's like, well, I'm glad you found it again. I'm like, I sure am happy. That was kind of funny, though, because I bought my own VHS back from my childhood. I found that hilarious. And so she. I got two different versions. I got the DVD version of Snow Dogs, and I got the VHS one. The VHS one right here. Snow Dogs is a really hilarious movie. You have to see it. It's a good laugh. We've got the first Santa Claus, which is Tim Allen. I only had the first one. I have seen the second, the third, and the fourth one. I've seen all the Santa Claus movies. The only one I don't like is where the toy soldiers are like humongously big. Because like I remember when I saw that, I think it was like age 12 or something. I got terrified and I ran to my dad. My God, that was so weird at that time. 101 Dalmatians. We've got the animated version. I haven't found the real life version. I heard the real life version is supposed to be really good. But except the real life version, the pups don't talk. Except for the actors. But I think the animated version's a little bit better. I'm just saying, but the real life version's really cute and adorable. Moving on, we've got the Aristocats. And this is one of the childhood VHSs that I had as a kid. The sing-along songs, I bet every kid had this. I'm guessing almost everyone that's watching had the sing-along songs series. I had, like, every one of them. I had, like, from the Lion King edition to the Mulan edition. I had, like, I remember I had over 24 VHSs of different sing-along versions. No kidding. I had, like, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, The Jungle Book, everything, actually. Speaking of Jungle Book, I had, Kaa the Snake plush, but I don't remember what happened to him. This is part 1 of my Disney collection. This is all based on VHS right now. Like I said, if I find a couple more Disney VHS, I will show that in part 2. So, this is part 1, and I'll show you part 2 as soon as I find the other VHSs. And part 2 will be the last of the VHS, and then it'll be DVDs and mostly figurines and snow globes and all that stuff. So, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.